The Real News with Lucretia Hughes is funded by you, the viewers, not U.S. aid. So to support the show, please donate through PayPal at Fallback Production Studio, Cash App $, Lucretia Hughes 44, Venmo at Lucretia-Hughes, or shop at our store, fallbackusa2.myshopify.com. Thank you so much.
Hey, welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave. Do not forget, make sure you get over there to fallbackusa2.myshopify.com. You can get our shirts, We the People Told You So, because we have been for 1,703 shows. We've been trying to tell you, okay, I'm going to stop that. Can I rub it in just a little bit? Nah, boo-boo. But if not, thank you to the two people that donated to us yesterday. Y'all get over there in the chat rooms. You will see our donation links. You'll see the show links. And like I said, this is how we make a living. This is how we continue to do the show, is through y'all contributions. And I really appreciate it. And one more time, we have until April the 9th. If you're still getting any Survivor magazines, NRA magazines, any Hunter magazines, gun magazines, for the NRA Board of Directors, make sure you vote for me. My name, of course, is Lucretia Hughes Klukin. Let's make history as being the first Black woman to sit on the Board of Directors of the NRA. I want to make sure that we always stand up for our 2A. Why? Because the NRA is the oldest civil rights organization in the United States. So our next guest, everybody. Now, I don't know how I got two football players back to back, but I'll take them. I'm just throwing that. His name is Danny Triplett. Not only that, he just don't play basketball, okay? Football. Well, whatever. That's your guy. I just like it because it's like military. He know about money. He be trying to build houses for other folks. He all out in the community, and he trying not to, keep us ignorant. That is not a good. You know what, Dave? Just bring Danny on. He says, "Hey, Danny."
Blessings to you, and I appreciate your time, Lucretia. That was the best intro I've ever had in my life.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well again. I'm really grateful for the time today. Congratulations on your candidacy for the NRA. I'm grateful to be in your presence, and to the audience out there listening, really grateful for your time and spending some time to hear about the wonderful things we're doing over here at Blac PAC.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll kick it off. Well, hey, a little bit about me, and then again, my name's Danny Triplett. I am based in Seattle, Washington, but originally from the New England area. I have been in the technology space for 10 years now. Currently in my day career, I'm at Amazon Web Services, where I handle Amazon and IBM's public sector globally, our strategic partnership. And then my side endeavor is I run a super PAC called Blac PAC, stands for Black, Latino, Asian, Caucasian, just a flip on the words that we're one human race. And I'm trying to challenge our leaders and our community also to find our best versions through your mind, body, and spirit. Because when I came into the space, very analytical that I am, I thought the power of a super PAC has been very self-interest orientated, and I felt it needed time to kind of flip that script, and if we could focus those resources on a community aspect, like issues of veteran sustainability, youth empowerment, financial literacy, outliers like single parent households and second chance individuals who may be incarcerated. I felt these were areas that both the left and the right could actually remove the labels and come together as humans. And then for our leaders, putting integrity audits where we put them in spaces and see, hey, you talk a big game on TV, you talk about problems, you have all these great buzzwords. Let's see you in action when there's no cameras and script in the way, and see if you can talk solutions. So I'm grateful to be here and tell you about our message. And yeah, we're doing great things. And then personally, as you highlighted with the football side of things, I grew up in a very disciplined background, a military family. Father's a Marine. My mother was a Alzheimer's patient nurse for 30 plus years. Brother, second oldest brother Marine. oldest brother Air Force, grandfather was in Korean War, nephew is a current Marine. I wanted to be a Marine, so I went to a military college called Norwich University to really dial in on my get out of my social environment, but really dial in on the discipline aspect. Football took me a different route. I chased the dream. The Baltimore Ravens gave me a shot at their combine and for their practice. The OLAs, I should say, and then I chased a couple workouts with the Kansas City Chiefs, the New York Jets, another league, development league called Major League Football League. You would know XFL now. And then I found my pro debut in arena football for 3 years in Boston, particularly under Rick Buffington. He was a former assistant head coach under Bill Parcells of the New England Patriots back in the day. So I'm taking all of that, what I'm learning from my discipline of my growing up, the honor and value you get from Marines, from the military, I should say, and then everything that I learned from the business side of where I'm learning at Amazon and our principles and how you operate a business. I'm just trying to translate that over to the political world and make some real leaders instead of talking about it. What I love at Amazon, what I've learned in this space is we're very solution orientated. Whenever there's an issue, we don't sit there and cry about it or complain or create endless cycles of the problem that will never resolve. We actually sit down, we put our minds together, and it's where we solve it that day, or we put the resources together. So that's kind of my approach on the super PAC world. And any questions, of course, happy to dive in.
Well, that's anytime you see me pick up a pen, I'm gonna break something down in five different angles. So try to keep up with my mind real quick. Blac PAC.
I will.
Blac PAC is a great organization. Like you said, it is pretty much for all communities. Now, when you're doing this Blac PAC and you're trying to raise funds, I see that you're doing something for Homes for Honor, where you're trying to get the veterans off the street. Not only are you relaying that from the veteran side, because I heard you reaching out to single moms, absentee dad in the community. Where do you want to see when it comes to for the veteran side, the Homes for Honors, because I see you're trying to raise money to start doing that. How can you equate that to helping what's already out in the community? Because that seemed like that'll be a bigger uphill battle because you're not in there trying to take advantage. You're in there trying to create a solution. What do you see? How can they go hand in hand?
Yeah, and just to give like a little background, just so you highlighted, our Homes for Honor program is our veteran sustainability program where we're starting a clinical trial in Memphis, Tennessee, in Shelby and Tipton County. There's data behind this. There's around 56,000 veterans that are out there in that space, and homelessness, mental challenge, or I should say mental issues like PTSD and trauma, and then also the workforce development piece. So what's amazing about our program is it's a whole wraparound service, and we're not trying to, again, the VA has this, we all have growth areas in business. Mm-hmm. You got to be accountable on that. We want to complement them and be a partner with them. Same with HUD also. With this program, what we're doing is Blac PAC's the overarching entity, and then we have customized veterans group that's actually local in Tennessee. They focus on the workforce development of the veteran, and then the customized medical needs focuses on the medical assistance side. So what we're doing with these housing program is, and actually you'll find this really unique too, we have another partner called Build Your Fortress who do SIP panels. So you're able to build these houses, a 1,200 square foot house, in literally 4 to 6 hours. And what we're going to do is hire the veteran so they have a work. So we give them that purpose so they're able to build their home, feel that sense of being a part of the community. We want to build like a program where there's ranking, so it's like they're back in the platoon again. And then the workforce development piece, as they're building their house, we will teach them interview process, how to take your leadership from the military, translate it over to the civilian world. Then when we move you in your house, if you have any underlying issues like PTSD, any traumas you need to face, direct physical medical assistance, we'll have that service for you where we'll have in-house service for you for therapy. We'll shuttle you to your patient care to go get your prescriptions. But what we were trying to do here is a full wraparound where this veteran feels a part of the community. They have the security of something over their home, and then they have the resources established to them. We want them to, when they finally build this house and it's all good to go, they can look on their table, welcome sheet that says, "Hey, Home Depot here. If you want to build something, we'll give you some wood discount. Hey, if you want to do lawn care, here's your local lawn care. Hey, here's your local cafe." We want them to be really a part of the community. And our first two houses are actually focusing on retired veterans too, who are policemen and firemen, because we want to show an impact report that we're securing the neighborhood, making it more safe. We're increasing the economy because now the local areas have better, brand new, more energy efficient houses that are in the way. We're going to show the reduction in the crime rate, all that, and we just feel this is very innovative, and I know not many PACs or any PACs are doing this. I believe we're on uncharted waters. But the biggest thing would be at the end of the day, the veteran or that individual just feels that purpose again, mind, body, and spirit. We're checking those off. And then they can become their own individual, where we'd love to be able to franchise too, so we can teach them how to build a business and then they pay it forward. And that's what we're looking for, the ripple effect of we're creating these leaders. And I love veterans and obviously athletes too, because you have that natural leadership in you. You are willing to sacrifice for people you didn't even know. So if we're able to really enhance that leadership, and we do that in every community, we're going to be a lot better off. And that's why,
I got three solutions for you. I have three
Yeah.
solutions. You're gonna get in.
Yeah.
You're gonna get in contact with HUD. They got grants out there, and especially if this is a pilot program. Here's something that you could think of: the 1,200 square feet. I would say a single wide trailer is normally like 899. That's a 2 bedroom, maybe a bath and a half. It's all compact. You go ahead and have that. You go ahead and get that grant from HUD, because you got a new HUD leader. Once you go there, you get in the Small Business Administration. That's Kelly Loeffner. We know she has a background in business. You don't want a lot of grant, but you want something that maybe a Walmart, a Home Depot, Kathy, maybe even Chick-fil-A. You could get into motors, you could get into woodworking shops, different things like that. Now, who needs to be in the focus, in the center of all this? Because you're going to need the medical, you're going to need the benefits and different things like that. I would say, Dave, you plug that back in, please. I would say get in contact with Doug Collins, and then that is where you have the VA aspect. So you're not worried about the medical aspect for it, because they have transportation. But if it's an all-inclusive, enclosed community, then this is where you also get grants for buses or anything else you might need.
I love that. I love your insights. Definitely taking that to heart from the HUD aspect. I actually was at DC a couple weeks ago, and met a main contact on Scott Turner's team. So actually, in the works for that, our CVG, our Customized Veterans Group portion, does have some grants out there for HUD. So we are working on that, and that was the biggest thing too. What I'd love to do is, we love the grassroots portion. I want people to feel that we're a voice for them, and I didn't want their donor money like I see from other PACs. It's just a website, donate here, and then you just pray it goes to whoever you want it to go to.
Yeah.
I want it transparent. I want you to see where that's going. I want a physical,
what about
tangible.
holistically too? A holistic stuff. Getting back in nature, getting back in the garden. A lot of stuff being self-sufficient, teaching them how to garden. And once they have that bumper crop, or that crop that is self-sustaining, the community, they can actually put up booths outside of the community walls or gates, where they can actually sell their produce to the community and that's more bringing the communities into this area. And this is when you started branching out others. So you're self-sufficient medically, you're self-sufficient when it comes to mental health, you're self-sufficient for learning them how to be preppers, growing their own food, and giving them a sense of community. Because I know military and poor folks, no matter across the board, it's so hard to ask for a handout. So they're rather for them to work hard in order for them to get those benefits. But with you, you're giving them a helping hand, and this is going to actually impact that community around. Because say if you do have these two new houses getting ready to come up, well, you reach out into those communities and see where those absentee fathers, maybe or ROYCT, or maybe a boys group home, and you get them there, and you're actually showing these group home men, boys, to give back to the community, and that's part of also a community service.
That's what we're aiming for. I love that you highlight that. Something that I talk about, and of course, I use the races just to again bring it back to the human side. But growing up, I have a white mother, black father. My friends are Dominican, Puerto Rican, white, Asian. I got an Asian nephew. I had all the mix. So, growing up, I'd have in our culture, our black culture, my peers feel that when they compare to their white counterparts, you were born with one door and your white counterpart was born with five doors.
But we
What I
all
wanted
got
to,
a golden gate. So who gives a
yeah,
crap? Because
yeah,
if we all
exactly.
gonna be trying to make it to heaven, he's not gonna look at the color of our skin. And I don't think there's gonna be a separate gate for colors and whites and Hispanic. So we need to
Exactly.
snap out of
We
that.
we all read in the inside, and I just want to teach individuals from all walks of life, whatever door is dealt with you with the right leadership skills, taking on your communities, not siloing us. And I know, like during COVID, I feel like us as a culture started getting more comfortable being introverts and all that, but breaking out of that cycle. But enhancing those leadership skills, knowing the network and resources around you, that one door that you're comparing to this person's five doors, you can open it and it opens up to 20 other doors
Yes.
because of the things you set and that thief of comparison you were doing with that five doors that led to nowhere for them. So that's what we're trying to teach. I'm keeping it simple. I'm trying to stay away from how the politics go as far as saying buzzwords and just saying the right things. We're very action orientated. The leaders that I'm choosing, some are big names, but most of them, you may not see them on the TV or know them from a hole in the wall, but if you walk in their communities, they're known at the churches, they're at the soup kitchens, they're in the trenches actually with the community. And those are the real leaders I want to support this. And of course, the big thing on us is the integrity. What's your character when the cameras are not on you and no one's watching? And I think that's a shift that I want to put on our stamp when Black PAC comes in. We're growing fast. It's only been a year. I gratefully got to meet Donald Trump at Max Miller's fundraiser back in December of 2023. Told him the mission. He loved it. I told him I'm not going to sit here and beg for your endorsement. I'm going to earn it, and you're going to hear from me because of my actions. And met him a couple times since then, and all is well. And I have to give a shout out to great mentors of Alveda King, who also connected me to Deontay Johnson of the Black Conservative Federation, and also Kevin Daniels at the Fred Douglass Alliance. All have been just great mentors and leaders who I'm really trying to establish and keep that integrity and character out there on my part when we make a splash in this chapter. So
I already think you will. And here's another aspect of what you're going to also be able to bring to the table: financial literacy. Whoever
yes,
signs up, financial literacy, because I saw your background. You have the background to teach this. So it not only that, but you're going to branch out to other communities and bring your background and teach in a whole new aspect of not only the poverty mindset, but survivor and success and prosperity mindset. So, but you're going to actually walk the walk and talk the talk just by the blueprint that you're doing way in Seattle, Washington. You bringing it way to the dirty South because it is under the Bible Belt. This is a great initiative. It's a great state. There's plenty of open land that should be able to tag in to make this grow into a huge community, to not only to help veterans, because it's going to branch out and help in other organizations and branches too.
our goal is to be able to go in any community. If there's an issue, we either have that program or resource there, or we will put the right minds together and create that solution there. And one last tip that you'll love about this, because you talked about the financial literacy portion, we're earning our trust right now, of course, building these homes for honor, but we do have an aim at rebuilding Black Wall Street and being a part of that, and fusing a financial literacy program and over there that we can all be proud of. But more to come. I don't want to put it out there too fast. I just want to earn it. So, but just to let you know, we're thinking big and we're hungry, and everyone on my team has a fire in their belly, and there's not money, power, lust, fame. None of that matters to us. We're all putting our life on the line to just serve others beyond ourselves. So
When are you going to be taking this around the nation? Are you going to come here when it first opened, or the groundbreaking ceremony? How is that going to work out?
Yeah, so this clinical trial with the Homes for Honor in Tennessee, we're hoping to have the first house up between this summer to the front end of spring. We're big on quality here and patience. I'd rather take 10 years to put up the right house where that veteran has a great experience versus just doing 20 and just putting it out there and they have a horrible experience. That's not what it's about, but that's our timeline. Once it takes off, that's going to be a really big milestone for us, and we're going to aim to scale to Mississippi, Idaho, Arkansas, Texas, and Delaware. But the goal is we'd love to have this program in every state that we can. So.
I like it. Now, what else? Now, what topic would you like to talk about? Because we versatile on this show.
Uh, the only topic I'll talk about, because I know I'm coming from a different space because Blac PAC was born on the conservative side, and I was very heavy that Blac PAC would stay on that side. From a business side, I built the relationships. But when I met Alveda, she challenged me because I was preaching the unity in all walks of life, and she said something that really stuck with me, which was, "There's more that binds us than it divides us. And if you're gonna go for real unity and what my uncle was shooting for, you got to reach across the aisle." So what I'm challenging everyone is, I know there's people, I'll do their label this far right and this far left. There's going to be people you could show them the sky is blue and they'll tell you it's red and vice versa. I just challenge you to still come from a place of love and challenge yourself to be above it, not fuel it, because it's not getting us anywhere. That's what I'm trying to approach on my end. I want to find the people on the other side who can come to an understanding. I know, it's human nature. We're not going to agree on everything, but if we can find those lanes and those leaders who are willing to break away from whatever's holding them back, I don't want to be seen, with someone who supports Trump or Kamala. If we can get past that and come back to just human to human contact, really elevating each other and being solution orientated, and just appreciating each other a little bit more. That's what I'm aiming for in this political world. And again, I'm not Mother Teresa too. I know it's not perfect. It's not going to be easy, but someone's got to try. And I'm just tired of people talking about it. And I know I have the fire in my heart to actually act upon it. So, and I'll go in any room. I don't care.
I'm still thinking about it because when you said that you do understand, because there's different aspects of building a home and different trades. So it's electricians. You got woodworking. You have so many AC, all these different things that you can help everyone across the board without a political mindset, any of that. It's just, why bring it in there if you're just trying to help the United States, period. If you're trying to help the community, period, because we're all Americans. So what would be the problem? That's one I've never understood. When we try to help all communities and help communities, this is when we need to band together. It's not a left, it's not a right, it's not even a centric. It is what we're supposed to be doing as being number one. I'm a child of God. He asks us to do this, but he also didn't tell us to knock our head up against the wall when we have resisted. God is going to send us the people that's supposed to bless us to help you prosper in this endeavor. So it's out there. You saw it. He gave you the ability to see it. He gave you the ability to put one foot in front of the other. He gave you ability to find a state. He's going to keep bringing the people that he need, and it's not going to be that resistant. It's not going to be that ego tripping. You might encounter it, but by that time, you've already disciplined enough to know this ain't what you want. You only want to help people, and if you see an alternative motive, I'm sure you're willing to back away because it's not for that good.
Amen. And what I'm finding too is the people that, like you just highlighted, a lot of these neutral solutions are challenges that humans should just naturally, like, why are you going to battle that? It's a small minority of people who are trying to resist that, and they have ulterior motives. Something's holding them back. Is it blackmail? Is it a position? Whatever it may be. We're sifting through them. There's way more of us who want the betterment of this country and this world, and it's just a matter of providing that platform and that voice. I feel the circumstances and where the election went and the temperament of the country is leading in a way where we have a great opportunity to really tackle this unity thing. We just got to really stick on it, and like you said, let God take the reins. Something that's really been sticking with me, because if you asked me a year and a half ago, I'd be doing the political PAC. I'd be like, no, I'm living my life, I'm doing good, but I felt a void that I needed to do more. And I know that God doesn't choose to qualify; He qualifies the chosen, and that's what I've really been leaning with, giving Him the reins, praying on it when I don't have an answer. And I'm not going to be one of these people that I pretend that I know everything either, but I'm very curious and always willing to learn, and I'm willing to enact the right resources in the area that we need expertise to elevate or a bottleneck we're having. So, like I said, very solution orientated over here. There's not any problems that we're not going to face and try to conquer, and we got the right team, and it's only growing every day. So,
How many acres do you have on your very first? I, I don't want to say a test trial because it sounds like the scam because you're getting ready to inject us with something. Let's give it a fluffy name. What are we gonna call it? A test trial? That's just.
a clinical trial. A clinical trial. That's we'll say phase one. Our
I
phase
like
one.
phase one. I like phase.
Yeah.
If you talk about
Yeah.
clinical trials, I don't know why I'm seeing Tuskegee Airmen and syphilis for some reason. Just like,
Yeah, after what we went through, yeah, we definitely got to watch the terminology after COVID. Right now, we have 5 lots out in Tennessee. We are getting in bids where we want to purchase more, but we wanted to start small, get 2 to 5 houses up, get the local leaders involved, the community involved. We actually have another aspect of Build Your Fortress. They have an app called Ultimate Business Venture where you're able. It's like a medieval type theme where people can navigate and learn how to build a business, like how you build your team, how do you get your funding, how do you do your operation. But we want to implement that for this Homes for Honor to get the community involved and be like, hey, if you go through this journey, with these prizes, every $50 goes towards a home being built. Like we can get a veteran home built for roughly 140 to 180,000 dollars. So we want to get people excited to see where their dollars are going. But yeah, we're starting small, just a small plant, and then our goal would be to build 20 houses that meets the HUD grant that we have right now as far as their credentials, and then I want to get at least 4 to 6 months of impact data of veteran got in, built, they're sleeping in the house, having their first meal, families in there. I want to know their experience and compare that for when we got them off the street or out of the hospital, when they fresh came out, wherever they came from, be able to compare it and know that our program's actually working. So we have a true blueprint. And then we're excited to have leaders like Senator Bill Hagerty, Mark Green, Ms. Blackburn be a part of it. Again, want to earn their credibility first. So.
you already have. They already looking at you. You said the three main ones. So you just kind of got a nod already, and I understand.
Humble pie.
Are you about like me? Let me show you what I could do before you even try to, sponsor me or even invest in our life. Let us show what we could do so you know that you're not wasting your money. But you're not wasting it at all because you're going to be focusing on the men. But let me tell you where the biggest help is needed. Homeless, female, veterans with children.
Wow. That's a great point.
There's a lot of them out there and they're in shelters, temporary housing. Most of the times they don't even get help and they're not even counted in it. But there's a lot of females, military or veterans that are homeless and have children. Now, do they get more benefits? Yeah, but they still out there. So I would say once that is a jump off point, I would get someone else be okay, this is the male section and maybe somewhere else, let's start on a female section. So we know we're doing both of them at the same time. So I love that idea of starting with the men, like you said, phase one, clinical trial. Yes. So I think once they get off, because with Miss Marsha Blackburn, she's gonna be like, okay, now what you got for the females? She's gonna ask sooner or later, and what you're gonna do is replicate that, but just with a little bit more stuff, and you're gonna do what you did for the men. Now you're just gonna build it a little bit bigger for the females.
No, fully agree. I love that insight too. Always, you'll find here at our organization, we're open to feedback. We're not going to be arrogant and feel like, hey, I know everything and all the feedback. We want everyone to be a part of this. I got something on my screen.
We got 2 minutes. I was getting ready to say you close this out. No, because I really want you to start making money. And regardless of the grants or anything else, I want people to know how to find your ideas and your solutions. I want you to plug yourself, how they can help out, because we got so many people that does like to bless other people and really join a worthy cause. So please close us out. That'll be great.
No, I love that. Again, grateful for everyone listening, grateful for the opportunity. You can find our pack at www.black, that's BLAC, PAC, PAC.us. Everything's there, our media, our program for Homes for Honor, what we're doing out in the community. You can see it all out there. Personal Instagram is underscore DTRAPS underscore. The Black Pac's IG is underscore Black Pac underscore. And you can find everything on there. That's where our biggest social media presences as far as showing what we're doing in the community. You'll see I add a little flavor to the political world with fitness and just entrepreneurial stuff, so it's not just so blatant and boring. We want you to be excited, and as far as being a part of this, when you donate, I want you to be able to see where your dollar goes. I want you to see something tangible. I want you to see the lives it's affecting. You can hold me accountable, and with all the information you have on me, to show that we are keeping this transparent, and you know where your dollars are going, and the leaders that you're supporting also. There's no hidden curtain. You can ping me anytime. You want to see financials. You want to see what our mission statement is. You want to see what we're planning the next 3, 4, 5 months. Talk to me. I'll open book, and that's what we're all about here. We're all about the integrity when no one's watching you behind closed doors. What's your real character about?
You know what, everybody? Like he said, y'all get over there. It is black. Whoop! I had it a while ago. Blackpat.us. Woo! I did it. Stan, I got it, and I didn't have to repeat myself. Blackpat.us. Everybody, this is Danny Triplett. Y'all stay tuned with. Thank you, Danny. We'll be right back.
Wish you all the blessings. Thank you.
Thank you. There you go, Dave.
We are running a sale on our entire We the People line of products. Just use promo code TOLDYOUSO and get 15% off until the end of March. So order today.
Real News with Lucretia Hughes is funded by you, the viewers, not USAID. So to support the show, please donate through PayPal at Fallback Production Studio, Cash App $ Lucretia Hughes 44, Venmo at Lucretia-Hughes, or shop at our store, fallbackusa2.myshopify.com. Thank you so much.
Hey, I was in y'all conversation. So welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave. Like I said, it's Friday night. Somebody out there got paid. Y'all get on over there to fallbackusa2.myshopify.com. Y'all go over there, get your shirt. We the people told you so. We the people that had enough. We the people gonna be a problem. We the people are pissed. Or I identify as a conspiracy theorist because I told you so. Or you could just have faith over fear. Because, yeah, he threatened us with war. Ugh.